Friday nights on Power 92 are ladies' night with the Dime Diva crew. Tifa, DJ Naina Drake, and Frankie Robinson. I shoot a little video, I ask some questions, and an answer I got from Frankie Robinson just showed me how God works in mysterious ways, shows how vision, persistence, it all pays off, and revealed just how complex these hilarious chicks are. The question was, Frankie, how'd you get your start?
You was doing stand-up somewhere and they just...
No, actually I was a receptionist at ABC Radio. I had just graduated from Columbia. And I was working there trying to get my foot in the door, and they fired my ass, laid me off, and automated my position, right?
Oh, wow.
So, like, maybe 2 weeks after I got laid off, I looked at my email, and I got an invitation to be on the Wheel of Fortune, to come try out on the Wheel of Fortune.
Are you serious?
On my mom, right hand to God, on my son. Went down there, tried out. It was like, if we like you, we'll send you a letter in the mail. You'll get it within 2 weeks. I was in that motherfucking mailbox every day, Joe.
Like, come on, did it come? Did it come?
Every day.
Did it?
Right.
No, damn. Check tomorrow. Did it come? Did it come?
Right. I'm walking behind the mailman, like. But I got the letter. Then I got a phone call 2 weeks later. They told me to come out and try out for the come out and be on the show. Went on the show. I won $5,000. 2 trips. One was to Aspen, 7 days, Joe. All paid everything and spending money. And the other one was to Bermuda. So then I go to Bermuda. I take my mom that week of Mother's Day. And I had broke my ankle right before I went over there. You know I'm a fucking klutz. I had on this big ass Una boot and shit, but I wanted to take my mom anyway. Because the trip had been planned for months. So we met this chick on the way over there from Bermuda on the plane. You know, we like to talk. And she took us to dinner at this sushi bar in the Wyndham Hotel. And we was leaving, and I looked across the room, and Elroy Smith was standing there. I was like, this has got to be divine in the fucking venture.
Elroy got the biggest station over there. It's another 175 GT over there.
I was like, Mom, do you know who that is? She was like, nah, who is that? I was like, oh, that's Elroy Smith from WGCI. She looked at me, she was like, oh, yeah, really? I was like, yeah, I'm about to go get me a job. Stay right here, I'll be right back. I swear, if there's a God in heaven. I walked over there, girl, I dragged the boot all the way over there, and I know he was like, who is this crazy bitch? Because I was eager than a motherfucker. I walked up like, sir, I know you don't know who I am, but I know who you are. And I'm a recent graduate of Columbia. I do radio broadcasting. I love it. I'm passionate. I'm hungry. I just need somebody to believe in me. You know what I'm saying? I work full-time job, 3 interns. There's no way for me to come in the gate with 2 years experience, and that's what they want. So I just need a hand up, not a hand out. If you believe in me, I won't let you down. You know, Elroy.
Wow. I'm speechless.
But what can I say? There's something about you, though, young lady. There's something about you. You have that star quality. Here, take my card. I called him that Monday first thing. Beat his line down. Tore it down. He ain't called my ass back at all. Maybe about a week later, I got an email. And I didn't even know the email. It wasn't Elroy Smith and no shit like that. It was a random email. So I was like, I was going to go past it. Actually, I was going to tag it for spam. Because of the fact that I have been applying for so many jobs, I've been getting tons of spam. So I was going to tag that shit and keep it going. Read that shit. He was like, got your messages. Didn't forget about you. I need you to give me an ed check at this address at this time. It can't be no longer than so and so. He gave me all the instructions. I did that shit. I mean, emailed me a letter this long with all the shit I needed to fix. He made me do that shit for months until that shit kept going smaller and smaller. The list kept getting lower and lower. But I couldn't wait on him, and I was tired of selling reefer. I wanted to get a regular job. I ain't lying. So I went and found me a bullshit-ass $10 an hour job with Clear Channel pulling traffic off the feed and off the scanners and shit. And I was on my way to work that morning, happy as a fucking clam. And he called me and was like, Miss Robinson, I want you to come down to the station for a jock meeting. And I was like, damn. I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, shit, the devil is a liar. All this time I ain't had shit to do. Now you want to call me on my first day of work. I was like, sir, I got a job. And I'm on my way down there. And today is my first day. He was like, congratulations, where's the job at? I said, I'm working for Clear Channel. Not knowing that Clear Channel is GCI. He said, what are you doing? I said, I'm pulling traffic, doing traffic. He said, what time do you get out of training? I said, 11 o'clock. He said, what's the address? I said, 233 North Michigan. He said, oh, you're around the corner from me. You good?
Yeah, go ahead, finish it.
Oh, he said, you're around the corner from me. When you get finished, come upstairs on 28. The jock meeting will just be starting. Come and join us. I'm like, hell no, I'm super geek, right? So,
hey, I don't even remember that. Was I there?
You was there. Everybody was there because I felt like, and I came in late, so I came in. It was so.
Let us make some job meetings.
It was so packed that I stood by the door. I just slid in and was soaking up everything like a little kid. I was in there. Yeah, everybody was looking at me too, like, bitch, who the fuck are you? And I'm looking like, I'm that motherfucker that's about to take y'all by storm. Hello. So, when I left there, you know, he didn't really say much. That next week, he called me in the office and was like, read this. And I read the traffic. He was like, cool, you'll be doing traffic on Tony Schofield's show from 3 o'clock to 6 o'clock every day. He was like, but you won't get paid for it, though. So, I started reading the traffic. About 3 months later, me and Tone had great chemistry, too. So Mike Love decided he didn't want to do radio no more. So I tried out for the Mike Love. I was up against the chick Summer. And God bless me. I'm so humbled because I got the job on there. Stayed on the air with the Divas for a while. Then they plugged me with Leon, which was great. That's my brother. Shouts out to Leon Rogers. You funny bastard, you. You bastards. Then I was on the air by myself.
We didn't get to finish the interview, but you get the idea. I mean, I'm not Oprah, but, you know, that was my version of Masterclass. So thanks a lot to Tifa, DJ Naina Drake, and thanks to you, Frankie Robinson. Everybody, keep on following your dreams. Peace.